For this abstract portrait illustration, I would like to keep things as loose and as artistic as possible. So just to try to break out of the usual clean vector look that we would normally get in Adobe Illustrator. So I have my sketch ready here, and I'm going to start using the pencil tool, and I'm using a stylus, a pen tablet, but if you want, of course, you can follow along with a mouse as well. These are the settings I'm using for the pencil tool. So I keep it more accurate this time, and I keep these options on so I can edit my paths as I'm drawing them. And you can see that in this file, when you're starting, there's already a couple of custom brushes that I added, which we will be using for this project. If you're interested in how to create custom brushes, you can watch those videos in the Getting Started chapter. Now, let me start with one of the main shapes that we will be using here, and that is going to be the head. But maybe let's start with the neck. So I can just draw the neck quickly. That can be a shape on its own, something like that. Here at the bottom, if I want, I can stay closer to the edge just by redrawing that section. Again, I can redraw it one more time, and that is looking good already. I'm going to start already applying the fill colors that I had in mind, and this is going to be the main skin tone that I would like to use. Now let's draw the next larger shape, and this time I'm just going to go somewhere here in the middle. Maybe we can go over this way like that. And I know that I'm going to have the beard, so I'm not going to worry about those edges, but here I want to follow along this fairly closely and then come up and then close it. Again, I'm using the same fill color. Then let's just draw quickly the beard. So for this, I'm going to draw it like that. I will probably have some sharp corners just to make the abstract look a bit more prominent. And then come up here, close it off. And this one is going to be this darker color. And then let's draw the eyebrows and the mustache. Let's just start maybe with the mustache. Can be two shapes just to have a bit of gap in the middle. Like that. One side. Let's zoom a little bit closer. Let's draw the other side. There it is. Okay, and then let's draw the eyebrows. It's a very fun and simple technique, so you should be able to follow along easily and also just have fun in general with this. I just forgot to color that. Okay, now let's draw the hair. So the hair can be probably one big shape. Just going to start drawing out here. Still using the pencil. Go up, around, and down, and then up again. Now here, just going to move my canvas up a bit and maybe redraw this section. Draw it down a bit further out. Something like that. And then come up. And then draw these details. And down. And then close it. Now let's add the color. Yeah, that is looking good. Now let's add the ear. I'm just going to draw this shape out like this. So starting here, go down, and then go out this way, and then go up here. And again, we will use this color. And then maybe we can just move the beard down. By having it selected, I'm going to use the eraser tool. That's Shift E, and then just erase back from it a bit, bringing it down a bit more like that. I'm already going to add some detail here on the ear, just so we can see it better. I'm using again the pencil tool, and then let's just add this color. Okay, now we can draw some details for the nose. I will actually draw the highlights for the face. So for this, I am going to draw up a shape like this. Maybe we can come down here, and then near the nose, we want to define the nose with the highlight. And then we can actually just draw a single line here, or even down this way, going behind the lips, and then up, and then around the nose again, and then close it off this way. Maybe I'll just redraw this section here a bit. Okay, and this is going to be white, which we want to keep behind everything, just simply on top of the face, the skin tones. So all the additional details that we added so far can be on top of it. So that is going to be our highlight. Now, just to make things easier to see, I am going to draw the sunglasses. So for this, I am going to use another color. Let's just use again the pencil tool. Draw this out this way. Go over it. And then I'm going to assign this red color to it. Now we can try to use a stroke this time. So if I increase the stroke thickness and also keep the stroke inside this shape, I think it's going to work quite well. Yeah, I can actually use that here. And then I'm going to draw another shape like this. Up. Trying to follow my sketch closely. And maybe we can just redraw this section here at the bottom, drag it up a bit. Let's actually can go down a bit further. Yeah, something like that. And the top section can be evened out a bit more from here to there. Yes. Now this detail actually will need to go behind the white outline of the nose. So I will probably just draw another shape on top of this just to make things easier. So I will try to draw that outline, come down, connect into this other shape, and go up. And I can just use the same fill color, this cream color that we have here. Then let's add some other details, connecting the sunglasses, like that one, and another one here. And just for more visual interest, I think I'm going to change the color on these two. So this and this can be using a different stroke color, maybe this bright cyan color. And these ones actually can go behind the other ones. So I'm just going to put them behind. This one can go behind there. Yeah, that is starting to look more interesting. Now I also want these glasses to have a fill color. I'm going to use the dark purple that we used on the hair. That's our darkest color in the composition. And the thickness of these lines I will probably reduce a bit. So I will go back, reduce them down to 30 points. I think that's a little bit better. They were just a little bit too thick before. Now for the nostrils, I am going to draw again the shapes with the pencil tool. There's one here and this other one there. I'm not sure what colors I'm going to use in the end, but for now this works. And I'm going to also draw the lips. I'm just going to draw it from one single shape. Again, keeping things more abstract, like that, and just fill it in. Now at this point I will also start adding some additional shapes, just to make things a little bit more abstract again, like this one. And maybe we can select the face, the outline of the face, and draw inside that. So using the draw inside mode, I'm going to draw another shape here. Let's just start up there. And we can start introducing another color, which I want to use prominently, this yellow fill. And I just realized that this white color the main shape could actually be placed into this same clipping mask that I just created. So I'm going to put it in there in the same clipping group just to make things a little bit more tidy. And it actually can go underneath the yellow one like that. Now continuing to draw inside here, I'm going to use the pencil tool again. Let's just draw another shape coming up, maybe this way and down, and then close it up. This can be red. It's essentially like shading what I'm doing here. I will also do some shading here. I actually want to use the red on this side of the face. I feel like it would look really nice. But for that, I am going to change temporarily the nostrils to the darkest color that we have. So we don't want any stroke, just a fill like that. And maybe redraw this a little bit. Yeah, something like that.